Okay, this is a story of two LUTs. One is a Nikon Z6. I got it at 2600K, 180-degree shutter angle. I look kind of yellow. Okay, I'm going to put on another LUT, Z7. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think I just glow a little bit more. But what you do is you just tone it down a little bit like this. So let me show you what I'm going to do. Options, live demo mode. All right. If it's too strong, you just bring it down a little bit like that, where you like it. And then you can do like the saturation. But you see, too much, you can bring that down a little bit. See, it look red. It doesn't look natural. Okay. So if I do the Z6, okay, and it might just, all I need is just turn down the brightness a little here. And then maybe a little, but you see, you don't want to look like a monster. So just turn this down a little bit. And, I can deal with that. All right. But I created a LUT on another computer, but then realized that the lights are different. So this is done by Lumilut. And you see, I'm more plain. Okay. So I got to work, a little work to do on that also. So anyway, what you do is you record on the camera, you save it, and then you use Lumilut with the lighting situations. But you have to do a video wherever you are to create it. So that's what I'm going to have to do. I was hoping that number 4, and let me just go to show you what the SDR is. See, that's SDR, and that's kind of bright. Um, you can do a little bit like that. You can bring down the saturation a little bit. Temperature, you can bring it a little bit cooler, warmer. So you see, it's just not right. But I got the settings, so if I just did it normal, the only thing you can do is either the shutter angle or the ISO. I mean, not the ISO, the uh, picture control or the white balance. So that's 2600. Here, see, little color there. All right, but I'm too bright, right? And then if you go into, let's see what else. Yeah, all right. So if I go into the standard, okay, and then if you go into here, let's just add a little bit more. Oh, wrong one. I was using the wrong one. But you see, I'm very bright, so I get like a +1. Go to 0. I just make it 0, okay, instead of -1. Look, I'm just too bright. So what you got to do is on the brightness, bring it down, right? And then on the contrast, put it 0. -3, or you can bring it up all the way to the top. See, that's too bright. -3 is good. Yeah. So see, that's what you're looking at. And then it's probably the ISO. So if you put it on automatic, all right, and then put the brightness on 0, put the saturation on automatic. Okay. So it has to be the ISO. So 800, look at that. Okay. So that's the other thing I forgot to mention in the 3 previous videos is it's the combination thing. So I get like a 320 ISO and I'm looking good and it's straight out of the camera. And this is ISO. This is SDR. I'm sorry. So what happens if I get a little bit lower? Okay, 100, too dark. 125, 160, 200, 250. Now, see, that's looking good. Not too bright, and it looks good. And this is SDR, folks. That's at 320. So that's looking good. 400 is too bright. So it's either 320, and I'm liking the picture. 250. Let's keep it at 250, okay, for now. And then I'll go back to my SD there, saturation. Okay. It's at 0 right now. All right. And I'm going to bring this back down a little bit to 20. Okay. So that's saturation. But still, I look kind of orange, right? So if I do a -1, I can accept that right there. If you put it on automatic, see, do I look a little bit too orange? Now, the way you look at it is you don't look at the smaller screen. You have to look at the full picture. So this is what I do. I go into the options, live demo mode, or turn it off anyway. Oh, and now how do I look? Am I a little bit too orange? So see, -1 looks good. Maybe just a little bit more. No, messed up again. Right? That's +1. I don't want that. So that looks good. So I see I'm happy with the skin tone right there. That's the way I like it. But now it's the ISO again. Trying to bring it up just a hair. And there's 320. Well, that's good. And then last but not least is the white balance. That's 2800. 27. 26. See, I'm looking good now. That's 26. Okay. And 2500K. Straight out of the camera. Okay. No LUT, just SDR. And it's looking good. So you got to play with the camera, and then you got to play with the software that you use. Um, different looks using different programs will give you nightmares. So what I see on the LCD screen, I look more orange than what I'm actually looking right here. But that could be a telling sign that once you send it up, you may look like that. So I got it at 2500K. That means that it's either the ISO, C250. It's looking good. All right. And last but not least, you go into yeah, ISO 250, the standard one more time. And on the saturation, it looks good. Put it on automatic, right? So it's on automatic. But you see, I see a little bit too much orange, but some people might like that. So right there. And one more. Okay. So I'm back at -1. It's looking good, the skin tone. So what else can I do? Well, if you go into brightness, see that, like, this is all out of the camera. See, that's too bright. Okay. And I pressed the wrong one. Okay, that's 1, I think. If you step back, 0.75. One more. 0.50. So sometimes brightness helps. Okay. So let's just leave it at 1. Okay. Now, what else can I do? Well, it's the contrast. So you can darken it up. You can put it at 0. Okay. And that looks pretty good. So no LUT, just working with the SDR. I just wanted to show you different things you can do. All right. When I redo the LUT for here with LumiLUT, it'll be for these lights. And that's the one thing I look too blue with the LUT that I was using on the other studio because of different lighting system. That's the important thing. Is so you just have to work with the camera. Once you get the settings that you like, yeah, it should work. All right. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.